Hello, everybody. This is Fernando for the latest Godzilla news. Thank you so much to one of my fellow viewers for bringing me up on this with regards to the latest awesome bit of news. So, those of you that are huge Godzilla 1985 fans like myself, well, we are going to get a brand new US Blu-ray and DVD release coming this September. How awesome is that? Now, it's a bit of a compromise of sorts. It's not going to be the Godzilla 1995 film per se. It's not going to be the actual US release, the one that has the truncated, like, couple of minutes or so removed with new footage from Raymond Burr and then some of the I guess other footage on the US side. No, instead, the way the deal that was worked, and I've included the link below for dreadcentral.com, basically Kraken Releasing is the name of the company. They're the ones that already gave us on Blu-ray Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan. Well, they have secured a deal with Toho Studios to bring back the return of Godzilla to Blu-ray and to DVD. So the Return of Godzilla is the one that was only released in Japan. That's the one that has the full 100% motion picture with the extra minutes that were trimmed on the US side. This one, though, is going to be, I guess for lack of a better term, completely unedited. So it's going to be the full movie itself, just not the American version. You're not going to see again the American actors, you're not going to see the American scenes. You're just going to see everything from the Japanese side. And it's going to be released again on Blu-ray and on DVD, and it's going to have a very nice set of pricing. Apparently, it's going to be the Blu-ray is going to be $9.98. That's the starting price, and then the DVD is $9.98. The Blu-ray starting price is $14.98, and then there's going to be a couple of extras, including some of the trailers for the Return of Godzilla. So how awesome is that? Finally, we're going to have the Godzilla film that you and I have been clamoring for the longest time ever released on DVD and on Blu-ray here in the US. Now, for those of you that are wondering, well, this is the Return of Godzilla. Isn't it just going to be in Japanese with maybe some English subtitling? Yes, it is going to have that option, but apparently we're also going to have a dubbed English version as well. So you're getting the best of all worlds. You're getting finally the Godzilla film that you and I have both been clamoring for so long. And we're not going to just have to sit by and try to read the English subtitles. No, it's going to have an English dubbing as well. And I guess this is even better than getting the Godzilla 1985 film, because again, we're going to be getting the version that has so many more minutes added on, including that infamous scene, the one that I've been wanting to see for the longest time, where Godzilla visits the city, is rampaging through it, and then stops by a building as he sees himself in front of the building for the first time ever. Because of the mirror glass, he virtually sees himself. He hasn't seen himself before ever in his existence, but now that he sees himself reflected, he pretty much pauses and gazes at himself, at his reflection. So I was always wondering how that scene played out, but this is so awesome. Thank you so much, in this case, to the company Kraken Releasing for being able to do this. Now, if you're wondering why they didn't just get the Godzilla 1985 film, apparently that's still, and I've chronicled it in some of my past videos, one of my other videos is out there still, with regards to it, it's still tied into a myriad of legal mumbo jumbo with royalties and rights, with Anchor Bay, who was bought out by yet another company. So it's still just tied in. So instead of trying to fight for that, it looks like Kraken Releasing has instead gone the easier route and gotten the rights to the Japanese version, which is not involved in all that legal mumbo jumbo. Instead, only the American version is. So this makes it much easier to release the Return of Godzilla here in the US. Now, how awesome is that? I mean, this is going to be great news. I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to get the release is going to be September 13th. So interesting date. I thought it would be sometime closer to maybe Christmas time or so, but it's going to be so good to have. So as soon as more news comes about, I'll definitely post it here. And again, thank you for my commenters for providing that bit of updated news too. So all right, everybody. Thanks again as always. Take care.